Hey Leo, welcome to your monthly chakra healing video. Okay. You guys are quiet, like awfully too quiet, actually, which is very interesting to me. But we're gonna talk about it because there's some stuff going on. So, your main cards for February, you got the Moon, your root chakra, the Chariot, the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles in your sacral space. I know y'all plotting, okay? I see y'all plotting it. It's okay, I see you. Your sacral chakra is Temperance. Your solar plexus is Temperance. Your heart chakra is the Queen of Swords. Your throat is the Eight of Cups. Your third eye is the King of Wands. Okay, and then your crown is the King of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups and the Star. I'm not really surprised. You guys are the sister sign of Aquarius, so right now in Aquarius season you kind of are a little bit more detached, a little bit more like clear cut, a little quiet. Okay, we're gonna talk about it. Your messages from Osset: to the darkest mysteries, enter the chamber of the dark goddess and serpent of fire, priestess of the serpent sisterhood. And then you also have divine feminine and knowledge. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff going on. First of all, yeah, plotting. Okay, I know that you guys are plotting. You guys are really seeking, and this is like that divine feminine energy. You guys are really seeking to manifest what it is that you want. You're also building up your power right now. You're building yourself up to your best self. You are really quiet. Like, your solar plexus is like, no, I gotta go through this before I get there. I know the steps that I gotta take. I'm gonna chill back. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna just hold off. I'm going to, I'm gonna just give it some timing. Like, I'm gonna just let things be right now because I'm trying to manifest some things. I'm working on some things. I am actively, people know that you are not entertaining certain things. You have walked away from certain things and you have said your piece. You have cut some people's out. You have used that third chakra to the T. Like, you're just but you're like quiet, but not like quiet in a bad way. Just like, you're quiet. This is why your root chakra is like the moon. Like, you're very introspective. This month you are definitely tapping into that Pisces energy as well this month. So just as much as you're tapped into the Aquarius's energy, you are also tapped into that Pisces energy. You are focusing on yourself, your self-care, your healing, the knowledge that you have received from certain situations that have come and go, because they have come and go. You're like, you're like, thank you, next. But not necessarily the way that Cancer is. You guys are just doing it a little bit different. But you're very introspective. You're in your head. You're kind of almost like healing and nurturing yourself from your experiences in a way that is like, okay, I've experienced this. What else do I want? What else do I want to achieve? How long do I think that this is going to take me to do this? You know what? Let me give it time. Let me feed my goals. Maybe I want to go back to school. Maybe I want to change careers. Maybe I want to move to another country. Like, you guys are like quietly plotting right now. And how you're gonna where you're gonna put your foundations. You're also being very like creative about how you're gonna get there, and there is a lot of just drowning and giving the artistry in you. Like, if you are someone who's a writer or a singer or a dancer, you're putting a lot of those artistic emotions into what your intentions look like. Like, you want it to be the way you want it to look like it's very beautiful. You're painting a very beautiful picture of your life right now. And I'm not really surprised. I feel like you guys are just on some other level, because Aquarius is your sister sign. You do well in this type of energy. You are very much like, okay, you know what, this is what I need, this is what I'm heading for, this is what I'm not gonna have around me. I'm not gonna entertain this. It's a very like, do you check this box? No. If you don't, okay, bye. I don't have to give you space. I don't have to give you energy. Like, are you hindering me, or are you helping me? Like, the question is, am I improving myself, and am I gaining something from this? Am I being my best self? If I'm not being my best self, then bye. The divine feminine energy is really coming out this month for you guys. You guys are moving from a place where if you are in a collective space, you are going to be very much connected to other people's other like divine feminine energy as well. You are going to be able to connect with other women specifically, in a way where it's just like you're all plotting. It's like it's almost like a plot of empowerment, a plot of, you know what, like if you have like a sister pack where you're like, you know what, in 6 months this is what I want my life to look like, this is what I envision myself to be. That's really what y'all working for. There is a connection to like almost like that coven type of feel. Even though you guys are very introspective and plotty, there is a kind of connection to other people's and what they're going through, and kind of holding space for each other in those spaces and being present with each other. Ultimately you're gonna be happy and you're gonna be just fine. Like, we knew that you were gonna do that, but right now it's a very like, if Leos aren't out here, we're silently almost shining. We're silently waiting to come into the room. Like, it's a very like, people are waiting, and we're gonna keep them waiting a little bit longer because we're not done, putting our makeup on. We're not done, fixing everything that how we wanted to look like before we walk out into the room. But however, people definitely are waiting, and we're ultimately coming to that which is our best self, that which is our most empowered, our most powerful self. It is a very beautiful energy this month. As far as like blockages go and what you guys need to work on, I would say for you guys specifically, focus on that which is, I mean, I feel like it's hard for some people to be alone. Leos tend to kind of have a little bit of a hard time being alone and kind of processing this kind of almost detached energy sometimes, because again, you guys love being in a group, like in a room full of people. You love shining, you love being present, you love, kind of holding your mark and being part of the world in many ways. But right now it's just like your healing and your most empowered self is in your detachment. It is really connecting to that Aquarius energy right now. It's just like, no, I'm just gonna pull back just a tiny bit. I'm not gonna show everything out. Also be mindful of, as far as throat chakra wise, what you are releasing. Make sure that you don't need it later. Just be mindful, especially with Mercury retrograde. There are gonna be, people trying to come through and all is said what's, and all these things. So just make sure that if you left something behind, leave it behind. If something needs to be address it. If one of these cups had something that you need to forgive and you need to revisit, and now you need to revisit it during the season while we're Mercury retrograde, then do so. Mercury goes into its pre-shadow phase today, so it is a very powerful time to kind of start seeing how things start playing out. It's about to go retrograde, so we're getting and kind of inching there. So you want to kind of start paying attention to those like cups. Like, you're done, you're walking away, you're good, you're set, you're done. Like, it's that's what it is. That's what it is. But make sure you don't hold any trauma from it. Also, pay attention to your dreams this month. Y'all are gonna, again, like on a creative level, like I feel like your outlet is gonna be really lit on a creative level, on the dream level, on that subconscious level. You're going to be getting a lot of downloads coming through. There's gonna be like almost like a lot of inspiration. Like I feel like you guys are quiet, but you're plotting. It's almost like you're making an album or something. Like I feel like you guys are just really taking your time, really like releasing with like purpose and creativity, and making sure that you're good. There's a lot of powerful energy for you guys this month. It's just like you guys did not miss a step or anything like that. That's not what it is. It's really just about tapping into that feminine energy. And a lot of the time, the divine feminine, it's definitely that collective sisterhood energy as well, but it can be very quiet. Like women, we be plotting, okay? Even if you're like a male Leo, like a watching this video, you are still very much within this realm of understanding this. There is kind of a plottiness to this type of kind of like divine feminine energy, where before we bring the dinner out to the table, before we nurture everybody else, we make sure it's seasoned, we make sure it's good to go. Like that's really how you guys are doing it. You guys are making sure you're gonna be successful at what you're picking. You're being strategic about it. There is a very much a thought process. You guys have a lot of opportunities opening up, and you're like, you're just pulling, you're just like opening doors, but silently. Like nobody knows you're doing it. Like you're gonna launch something and people are gonna be like, what, you were working on something? Like that's what it feels like. You guys are really plotting out here. But keep doing so. People will know when they need to know. And let it be for the collective. Let it be something that everybody needs as well, and let it empower you at the end of the day. Let you be happy. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I will see you in the next video. Thank you all for my new subscribers. Don't forget to check out the Patreon as well, because we're always growing over there. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.